Hey guys, it's Jessica and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a makeup review. And the product I'm going to be, and it's kind of also like a first impression I guess because I've never used this before. The product isn't even opened yet. But the product is No. 7 Beautifully Matte Foundation and it's for normal to oily skin. And the coverage is medium to full. And it's supposed to last all day long. The reason that I bought this is because recently I ran out of my favorite go-to best of all time foundation, which is Tint Idol 24-hour makeup from Lancome. This stuff is amazing. It's my holy grail, but it's really, really expensive. So I thought before, which I'm obviously still going to buy a new thing of this because I could not live without this, but I wanted to also try out some type of drugstore foundation that was cheaper so I can go some days with a cheaper foundation. Hopefully it'll work as well as this. I love this because it lasts all day. I do not have to do touch-ups. With all of my makeup actually, I want products that I do not have to touch all day and they're going to stay in place. If I have a product that only lasts a few hours, I don't want it. I have no interest in it. That's not what I want. I want something that's going to last all day. I've heard good things about this brand and I thought, you know what? My skin has been feeling a little bit more oily lately for some reason. And this is supposedly supposed to last all day long. And it's a matte finish, which is great for when I have like really oily skin days. The color I bought mine in is Calico. And this was the lightest shade they had. That is probably one complaint that I do have, is there wasn't a huge shade variety. So hopefully this is light enough for my skin, or else I'm going to have to take this puppy back because I don't want to go around with orange skin. I did that back in high school when I had no idea how to do makeup, so I ain't doing that again. So, the packaging, it feels very light. I do like the packaging. It's slim, sleek, looks nice. I like the matte bottom. So I'm sure you guys are interested in what I already have on my face. So for eyebrows, I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills pomade in the color Soft Brown, which I need to buy more of this too. As you can see, I am down to the very bottom. And then I also used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. So for primer, I used the Smashbox Photo Finish Pore Minimizing Primer, and I also used the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base Lumiere. And finally, for moisturizer, I used my Holy Grail moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. It's very expensive, overpriced. I only buy this when I have my 20% off Ulta coupons because it's outrageously expensive, but it works so good. But this is the Peter Thomas Roth Water Drench Hydraulic Cloud Cream. It is amazing, let me tell ya. But anyway, I guess let's go ahead and put this foundation on. We will see how it does. I have my beauty blender and I already got it wet.
Nothing is wanting to come out. Probably because it's new, though. I don't think I've ever had to pump this much for a foundation, though. Okay, I'm getting that one. Seriously? I mean, what the heck? How many pumps do I have to pump to get some product out?
Oh, I think it's starting to come out. I can hear something. There we go. Okay, so we'll do 2 pumps. Jiminy Crickets. That took a long time, though, to get some product out. Oh, I didn't do concealer. Oh, well. We'll just go without concealer today. Oh, my goodness. Okay, this actually, I don't know. It looks kind of dark already, but we'll see how it looks when I blend it out. Yikes, this looks pretty... Well, maybe it's not too bad. Honestly, so far, I don't think it looks too bad. I don't know if it's a perfect match for my skin, but once I blended it out, you can't really tell. I don't know. So let's finish getting this foundation on. Okay. I think I have a little more than I probably need. guess we'll add a little bit more down here. It just looks so dark when I first put it on. Okay, I feel like I got my face pretty much done. Now you might think I'm crazy, but to do my neck, I like to use a brush instead. I feel like I get better coverage that way. Anytime I use my beauty blender to do my neck, you'll like see dab marks and it's not pretty. And especially if this ends up being too dark, like if it oxidizes on my skin, you will definitely see the spots. So I'm gonna grab my brush. So the brush I'm using is the Morphe M439, which is my favorite foundation brush. And I don't need to use too much, probably, there we go, a little dab-a-dab. And then we're just gonna do the neck. Honestly, I'm thinking this actually does not look too bad for a drugstore foundation. I do kind of see I have a dry spot right here. It's kind of clinging to that, making it a little more obvious. But the rest of my skin, I think it looks pretty good. Do the rest of my makeup and then I'll be right back. So I've got my makeup all done clearly. And you know that takes me forever. So that probably took me, I don't know, half hour or hour to do my makeup. I don't know. I'm very, very slow with doing my makeup. But I really do think this foundation looks surprisingly good. And I forgot to say this earlier in the video. So for this foundation, I paid $15.99, which is a little more expensive for a drugstore foundation. But honestly, so far I'm thinking it is worth it. I'm gonna go out and live my daily life, and then I will be back and I will let you guys know how it's wearing and how it's going. But honestly, so far, I am pleasantly surprised. And I'm not even gonna lie about this. When I bought this foundation last night, I thought, you know, I've heard good things, but it's probably not gonna work for me. It's probably gonna be too dark, and I'm probably just gonna have to bring it back tomorrow and find something else that I like. But honestly, I'm really, really liking this so far. I don't feel it on my skin, because you know some foundation skin have that really cakey or thick feeling. This does not feel like that at all. It's very soft. And it has a beautiful matte look. And you know what, I'm going to compare the size of these. The number 7 foundation has 1 fluid ounce. And my favorite foundation, where does it say? Oh, the same, 1 fluid ounce. So these both have the same amount of product in them. This one, like I said, was $15.99. This product is like, I think it's $46 or $47. I think it's $47, which is pretty expensive. So with tax, this is pretty much $50. I'm obviously still gonna buy this again because it's my all-time favorite, and it looks good on me. It matches me perfectly. It's hard to find a foundation that matches me because I'm so pale. But yeah, so far this is looking good. But anyway, I will be back in a couple hours to let you guys know how this is wearing. And I might actually take this lipstick off. I'm trying the, what is this? The Urban Decay Vice Liquid Lipstick in the color Amulet. I got it in my Sephora Play box. And I absolutely love the color, but it's so drying on my lips. I'm trying to find a dupe in the store that I could like switch this out with, because I really think the color looks good on me. I normally don't wear like darker colors like this, but I love this. I think it looks really, really good. So if you know a dupe for this, please let me know. But anyway, I'll be back in a couple hours to let you guys know how well this foundation is wearing, and then I will give you my final review. Okay, so it's been a couple hours and I am back now, and it seems like the foundation is kind of wanting to move around on my face a little bit. Like, you know what, maybe if I zoom in I can show you guys better. So I don't know if you can see this, but on my nose, it seems like it's kind of bunching up where you can see like a bunch of foundation in one spot. Especially like in like the crease area of my nose. Ugh. And then what I feared, like when I smile, you know, I wrinkle my eyes like that. It's kind of going into those creases. And then my smile lines, it's kind of sinking into there too, emphasizing those lines. So there is a little bit of shine to it now. From a distance, I still think it looks pretty good. And if I had my little blotting sponge all day, it would probably do good. But to me, I don't like to do any maintenance on my foundation, honestly. But I will say, this entire time I've been gone, I've been outside working in the yard. I exercised the hedgehog, and I did that outside since it's pretty nice out. And I don't know, I've just been out working in the yard. I was taking care of my flowers, poop scooping the backyard, yuck. Anyway, after a while, clearly working outside, even on a nice day, you'll start to sweat and you get hot. So maybe that kind of like pushed it along to look like this. So I'm not going to say I totally hate it, because I do still like it. I think maybe if you stayed inside all day, or if you just wore this to work, it would be great. I'm gonna keep wearing it to see if I like it. If it, like tomorrow I'll put it on, and if it ends up like this again by the end of the day, I'm definitely gonna take it back. But I want to give it the benefit of the doubt. Now, I don't think I'll be able to do another check-in later because I'm going to be running the rest of the day. And I don't know what time I'm going to be back, and I'm probably not going to have time to make a little outro and show you what my face looks like. So I think at the end of this video, I'll like do a little type-in to let you guys know how it ended up tonight, late tonight. Overall, I will give it a score out of, let's say, 10. So I'll give you the pros of it first, I guess. So it has a beautiful matte finish, which I love. It doesn't feel thick or cakey on the skin. It feels very, very lightweight. For the most part, it looks natural. Like, you can't obviously see you're wearing foundation unless you're looking really closely. So the cons. It kind of sinks into any lines and kind of emphasizes them. It seems to cling to dry patches. I don't even know if I mentioned that, but I think in the beginning of the video when I first put it on, I told you I have a dry spot right here, and it kind of like clinged right to it where it's a little more noticeable. But now that I've worn it a while, and I guess my skin's oiled up a little, you can definitely still notice it when you look close. Far away, it's not as noticeable. And I kind of fear that it doesn't have the all-day staying power like it claimed to. So I'm still, I guess I'm on the fence about it, but I will give it 7 out of 10 pugs, which I think is pretty good. I still would recommend it. I would just say if it's a really hot day, don't wear it. And like I said, in the end of this video, I will post like how it ended up, and if I change my rating. And if I change the rating that I just gave, I will put that there as well. But overall, I mean, I really don't think it's a bad foundation. It's just, I guess my standards are like way up here because of the Lancome foundation that I use, so I want everything to like be up to that standard. So honestly, for a drugstore foundation, this is really, really good. The price point is really good. And, you know, the thing is, everybody's skin is different, so even though this may not work perfectly the way I want for me, it may be the best foundation for you. You just never know. But if you guys have tried this product before, please let me know and comment down below if you liked it or not. And if you guys would like me to do any other makeup reviews, please comment that down below and I will try it. But thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really, really do appreciate it. So I'll see you guys next time, and sending hugs and kisses your way. Bye!